Hi guys, it's LSP. It's currently the 11th of February 2019. It's at 13:34 p.m. GMT time, and just going to do a quick overview of where we're at with price action, or the markets as they are at the minute. I've been very busy last week, so I've not had a chance to kind of really sort of sit down and find some time to get a video out. So this is the first of this week. If you've been following along, obviously, you'll know what these levels mean. I've added this additional level today. And just to kind of recap, I was saying that I wanted to see price clear convincingly either the 96 level or the 95 level. And these were the two levels that I had in mind. I was saying we were stuck between these two levels here, the green shaded area. And obviously that is what it is. Price stayed around there a little bit, kind of grinded through. We did get some reaction at this level. I was watching that, but kind of, since then went through, and again, a little bit of a reaction here at the whole number, but again, it's gone through that, and it's taken the previous high here. So, we're getting some nice lift off this. So what I'm going to do for now, actually, I could probably do this a quicker way. I'm going to start clearing up these levels, and I'm just going to leave the levels that are pertinent to our study. So these levels and then this box as well. Get rid of those. So this is where we're at right now. And this level down here is just the weekly context, that's all. Came down and then came down again. Came down a third time but didn't quite get there. High, low, and then off we go. So I'll leave this on the chart just so we have a reference point, okay? So this is where we're at right now. And what I've also done is I'll just go back to the weekly. I've marked off this high up here, which is where I believe now price is going. There is a level or an area here where it shouldn't cause too much of an issue now at this point. Had price at this point here gone up there just from that week, and then the following week it ground up there into this area, then I would have expected some sensitivity there. But because it came down first and created this higher low, and it just it didn't go any lower, and we've had a really nice week last week. We've taken out this swing high up here. Then I'm happy. I like this. I don't think this is going to cause too much of a problem. I think we're going to get some continuation into the 97.50 level. On the way back down, obviously, it's great having these these levels on our charts and expecting price to draw to these levels and so on and so on. But there has to come a point where we have to study areas of interest in terms of potentially getting into the marketplace. And again, not trade advice. This is purely education, but that is what it is. The 96.20 to 96.25 level is where I would generally expect price to at least draw back to, just as a normal standard pullback, and then find some sensitivity at this level, and maybe pick up, an entry down here. I'm gonna have to update this at some point. I keep stopping it because I need to sort some other things out on my Mac first. So this level here, this area here, if it continues going from here, then that's fine. We'll have to keep studying price and see and see if there's something else further up. But for now, this is where I want price to go. We've had a good run so far, so it would make sense that we get a little bit of a pullback or a little bit of relief up here after taking out this high and eating into this and this up candle here. So I want to see a bit of a pullback. So draw on price for me is higher, basically. That's what I'm saying for all the reasons above. Euro, again, I'm going to start removing the things that we don't need. Okay, let's get rid of these first, and then we'll get rid of the price points. And I've added a few levels. Obviously, this old low here, okay, makes sense. That price would be reaching for that, and I'm just going to get rid of that because it's obvious at this point. This is the real draw on price for me, these equal lows down here, and this is where I really want price to go. And this down candle here, the mean threshold of this down candle is pretty much in line, so I'm marking off the lows. Now on the way back up, which is what I want to see, we've already had some sensitivity at that level this morning during the London session. We've eased off a little bit, but so far it's been kind of a muted day. Not a great deal going on. The news was on cable today, so we'll see what happens for the remainder of the week. It is Monday, obviously, so no big deal. But again, we went up there. We've done the work up here now. We've created a lower high, and we've kind of ground our way lower through this level convincingly, which is this down candle's equilibrium point, straight through. And we've had a little bit of a very, very minor sort of tiny rally into the area. But I would like to see a pop back up into this level. So these two levels here between 113.30 and 113.40, that area up there is where I would like to see some sensitivity. I want to see price go up there before it takes this out. I don't want to see price come down, take this out, and then grind higher into this area. I'd rather not see that, because we're probably going to end up going sideways at that point. I can't say that for 100%, but that's my experience. So I'd rather not see this get taken out. I don't want to see this get taken out. I want to see price go higher first. But I'm going to monitor the London Open tomorrow and see what happens, and see if there's an entry off the Asian range. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So that's the euro. And in terms of the dollar, sorry, the pound dollar or cable. We've eased off nicely. Now, obviously, I've said this before, cable's on its own page. It's doing its own thing. This is the weekly chart. We had a really nice push, and this is the context down here. I'm not going to go into it again, guys. I've already gone through this many times. And we recapitalized here at this point. And then following week, really nice push. We've left the liquidity in place up here at the 132 or 133 big figure. And now we've had a really nice pullback. This, for me, I'd want to see price get back above the 129.20 level, okay, and start to grind its way slowly towards the 130 big figure. And if it starts to do that, so within this area here, I want to see price stabilize and then start to look for some sort of a shift in order flow. And it's at that point and only after that point, and when I see what I want to see on the lower time frame, will I then consider potentially taking a run higher into the 132, 98 to 130, 133 big figure, basically. If we just drop down to the daily, you can kind of see about a really nice pop. It's come down. I don't really want to see it much past this point. If it continues going, okay, maybe takes this low out and starts to eat into a little bit of this here, for me personally, I think we're going sideways on cable, to be fair. That's my thinking. So I don't really want to see that. I want to see price grind a little bit higher now. And I'll take this level off, we don't need that. But I want to see price kind of grind a little bit higher and stabilize in this area, and then I would expect a sort of a longer term or medium term move, maybe over the next sort of month or so, to grind towards that 133 big figure. But again, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So that's where we're at, guys. Gold, just quickly go through gold. Let's get rid of that. 1375, I still believe we're going up there. This is the weekly, obviously. Monthly looks great. We're getting that first initial move down. I'd like to see, in the second week to third week of February, a little grind higher, leaving a nice little tail behind, something similar to this, and then sort of reaching towards that 1375 level. And yeah, that's fine. Let's just zoom out a second. And what I was saying in the Telegram room is I'd like to see a really nice sharp drop and then a rejection. That's effectively what I want to see. I've already got the context off the monthly. I know what's going on the weekly. I want to see a really sharp drop. If I see a really sharp drop and rejection, for me, that's the confirmation. Then I can start to look for an area around here, that's going to catapult us up into the 1375 level. But gold is very nasty sometimes, and you've got to be careful. Again, absolutely zero trade advice. I'm not telling you guys what to do at all. All I'm saying is this is educational. It's a study. It's good to watch price action in this way. I've found it's worked for me over the years, and you can really glean a lot of information from just watching price action on a daily basis, and the same group of pairs. And you notice I don't really bounce around. I only look at euro, cable, and obviously in this case gold. But I don't really come outside of that. Rarely do I come outside of that. Maybe once in a while I'll take a trade on Loonie, which is the USD CAD. So that's where we're at, guys. Obviously the videos will continue. I've not gone anywhere. You know, I'm still around, and I'll get everything sorted, and I will be back tomorrow, sometime tomorrow in the afternoon, and we can crack on with another video, and we'll continue to study price. If I see anything of interest, I will post it in the trading room, Telegram room. Sorry, not trading room, Telegram room. If you're watching this video and you're not a part of that room, you know, there's a link in the description. It's all free. It's basically like WhatsApp, but better in my opinion. You're more than welcome to just jump in there. You know, I post things from time to time. It's not some insane. You're not going to get notifications all the time. It's just when I see something of interest, I like to just post it in there. And obviously, I'll post the links to the videos that I do in there as well. So keep people abreast of all that stuff. And that's that. All right, guys. As always, my email address is on the screen. If you're interested, you know, in the trading room, or if you want to have any questions answered or anything that you see in the video, you're more than welcome to just email me, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. All right, guys, take care, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.